Beat Digger starting lineup brought to you by Cargill Beef, committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at Cargill.com. And as they customarily do in Eaton, which I find quite odd, is that they introduce every single player, and even the reserves come out into the court. I think that's strictly an Eaton thing, but nonetheless, we move on. The Beat Diggers go with Grayson Simmons and Nico Guzman, as well as senior Austin Garcia. In the backcourt, Micaiah Rocha, freshman, getting the start tonight in place of the injured Kyle Rosenbrock. And junior Noah Leachman is in the middle for the Beat Diggers. Leachman standing at 6'4". The Beat Diggers are coached by Bob Held. Dean Grable, the longtime head coach for the Eaton Reds. They go with 6-foot junior Matt Burkhart. Below it, Joe Mondragon, a 6-foot junior. Casey Edens in the backcourt, a senior at 5'9" for the Reds, along with Gavin Ladall, a 5'11" senior. And the big man, Jackson Hobbs, a sophomore, at 6'3". The Beat Diggers are dressed in their road maroons and Eaton in their home whites. Opening tip is brought to you by Buildings by Design, the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. So here we go from Eaton tonight. We'll hopefully have an update of the girls' game going on. Be a tough call there for the girls to win, considering how well the Eaton girls have played all season. Paul Acosta, the public address announcer at that game tonight, and should be furnishing us updates for us. Again, just follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports and on Facebook, our 1010 KSIR Sports page. Leachman. And let's see who's jumping center against him. It's going to be Hobbs or no. It'll be Burkhart instead. And the tip is controlled by Eaton. Hobbs with the basketball will hand it off to Gavin Ladall. Ladall across the on the outside right to Edens. Back to Ladall and foul by Nico Guzman on the cross-court pass. Nico shaking his head, but hopefully at himself, because that was a definite foul, made hard contact with the offensive player. Ladall with a basketball at the top on the outside right to Edens. Back down low to Hobbs, stripped away by Garcia. Long pass towards Guzman. Guzman with a 1-on-2. Back out to Rocha, dribbles left baseline. Rocha backs it out, cross-court to Garcia. Garcia guarded by Burkhart, dribbles right baseline, puts up a 10-footer, no good. Off the back of the rim, Mondragon with a rebound for the Reds. Mondragon with the outlet to Burkhart. On the outside left with the basketball is Edens. Down low, the pass deflected away off of Hobbs' hands. Intercepted by Rocha, second turnover for the Reds. Here come the Beat Diggers the other way. Neither team has scored in the opening minutes. On the outside right, Garcia with the basketball against Burkhart, looking towards the top in the right corner for Rocha. Guarded by Mondragon. Rocha with a crossover dribble. On the high right over to Simmons. Back near the top of the three-point circle to Guzman. On the outside left now to Austin Garcia. Back out to Simmons. On the high left to Garcia. Dribbles left of the lane. Back out to Simmons. Bounce pass down low for Leachman. Dribbles, loses the ball on the floor. Still loose. And then the ball is knocked out of bounds off of Mondragon. Beat Diggers retain possession. Yeah, if Leachman doesn't handle that cleanly at 6'4", others can get down at that level and poke it away from him. Simmons to throw it in. Left corner for Garcia. Garcia dribbles left baseline, spins, double team, and he traveled. Didn't see that second player coming, and he shuffled his feet. Beat Diggers to apply the pressure. In the backcourt is Edens. Long pass here in the front court. Eaton's left baseline, pulls up, shot is blocked by Simmons, out of bounds. And the Bee Diggers remain on defense. Eaton to throw it in, Liddell to throw it in. In the front court to the right of the basket. Bounce pass to Hobbs, back out to Burkhardt. Against Garcia, down low to Hobbs in the lane. Bounce pass back out to Liddell. Liddell with the basketball. Well behind that three-point line at the top to Burkhardt. Now to Liddell. Gets Roach in the air. Pulls up for a three. Barely got to the rim. And the rebound to Grayson Simmons, a brush. We have played 2 minutes and neither team has scored. Garcia across the timeline for the Bee Diggers. Guarded by Burkhardt. Crossover dribble at the top. Double team. Outside left Simmons. Left corner for Guzman. Down low. Pass knocked out of bounds by Mondragon. Yeah, Guzman had no lane there and forced it. Got lucky that it wasn't a turnover. And Guzman to throw it in. Nico on the high left, Garcia. He'll take the three, and that's off the right side of the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds after one bounce. Garcia 0 for 2 with a turnover. And Eaton with a basketball again. Remember last Friday night in Sterling, the Bee Diggers had a 12-1 lead after one. Lost the game 43-38. Backcourt pressure Liddell. Front court to Eaton's 3-on-2. Down low Mondragon. And he banks and scores as they beat the press. And the Reds have the first points of the game. Garcia pressured in the backcourt. Front court pass to Guzman just across the timeline. Over to Garcia. Jump pass on the outside left to Rocha. Dribbles left baseline. Defender in the air. Kicks it back out to Guzman. Guzman straight away to Garcia. Garcia between his legs against Burkhardt. Outside left Guzman. Wide open three. Yes! For Nico Guzman. And the Bee Diggers now lead 3-2. On the outside left, Eaton's with a basketball. Tries to save it in. And he does it nicely to Liddell. Hands it off Burkhardt. Three in the air, short. And the rebound to Noah Leachman with a long pass to Guzman with one to beat. He lays it up and he's fouled as he misses. Mondragon commits the foul. And Nico Guzman to the line. Nico to shoot two. Bank your financial needs with a Logan County home bank since 1917. First National Bank in Fleming, member FDIC. And home of the $8.95 dinner menu. Atwood Steakhouse during the week. And the best prime rib on Friday and Saturdays. Free throw is in. The Bee Diggers have a 4-2 lead. 4:54 to go in the opening quarter. Second free throw by Guzman is in the air. And that's off the back of the rim. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Mondragon. Mondragon to Liddell, outside right to Eaton's. Wide open right wing three is off the back of the rim. And the ball is tipped into the hands of Hobbs. Blocked, but then Liddell picks it up. He misses. Then Burkhardt has the shot blocked. And then he puts it up again and misses. And then fouled is Rocha. Rocha got tattooed in the backcourt after he grabbed the rebound, but a bunch of chances there. And Burkhardt committed the foul. There, though, for the Reds. Here is Guzman in the backcourt. Bounce back to Guzman. Across the timeline. Over to Leachman at the free throw line. Stripped away by Burkhardt. Second turnover for Brush. Burkhardt 1-on-2 all the way off the glass. Missed it. And the rebound and put back by Eaton's no good, but he's fouled. And Casey Eatons will go to the line. And he will shoot two. Foul was committed over there by Grayson Simmons. B&J Plumbing can handle all your plumbing needs from clogged drains to a major construction project. 522-3828. The free throw is up and in. The Bee Diggers have their lead down to 1 at 4-3. And with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan, Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. Second free throw is coming up. That is in the air, and the game is tied. Casey Eatons drills another one. 4-4 with 4:18 to go in the first. Garcia double team. Bounce past Eric Barfus into the game. Looking, and then it has a strip away by Burkhardt. He'll go all the way and lay it up and in. Careless turnover there by Barfus. 6-4 in favor of the Reds. With the basketball, Garcia front court pass to Guzman. Left baseline to Barfus. Backs it out straight away. Garcia wide open three is off to the right. He's 0 for 3. The rebound to Hobbs. There's the outlet to Eatons on the outside right. 3 in the air. Short. Austin Garcia has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. Garcia with 3:39 to go, opening quarter. Eaton 6, Brush 4. Garcia across the timeline, guarded by Burkhardt, dribbling to his right, towards the baseline. Puts up a 10-footer. Yes! Austin Garcia has tied the game for Brush. Eaton 6, Brush 6. 3:23 to go in the first. Burkhardt on the outside right to Liddell. Lobs it down low for Mondragon. Double team stripped away by Rocha. Ball on the floor picked up by Mondragon. Now to Liddell in the lane. His floater's up and off the back of the rim. And Barfus had the ball stripped away, taken by Mondragon. He lays it up and misses. Hobbs will put it up and in. An easy 2 for Hobbs. And the Reds lead by that many, 8-6, under 3 to go, opening quarter. Guzman double teamed in the backcourt. Got to get rid of it. Dribbles between 2. Now dribbles by 3 and then fouled. That might be Gavin Liddell, and it is with his first. And to throw it in will be Nico Guzman. Third team foul for the Reds. The Beatniggers have 2. Guzman calling out instructions. Ryan Dunker into the game along with Clay Shaver. Leachman is out. It's Garcia, Dunker, Shaver, Rocha, and Guzman for Brush. Backcourt pass taken by Garcia. Garcia against Burkhardt. Into the front court. Right of the lane. Pulls up from 10. Good. Austin Garcia scores again. And the game is tied at 8. 2:39 to go in the first. Liddell into the front court. Defender in the air. Liddell is fouled as he dribbled into the lane. Rocha's got to stop that. He does that a lot, unfortunately. And the foul is committed by Garcia. Yeah, now if the player has committed to a dribble, then Rocha can jump. Bounce pass inside to Hobbs, and then Shaver fouls him from behind. And you got to watch out for those unnecessary fouls. And to throw it in now will be Liddell. And now Simmons back in for Guzman. Liddell to trigger it in. Right corner for Edens. 3 in the air. He missed it. And the ball is loose. Somebody's got to pick it up. There's Dunker for the Beatniggers. It almost went out of bounds off a Beatnigger. Dunker across the timeline. Chest pass high right. Rocha fakes the 3. Steps to his left. At the free throw line. In the lane. He leans. He traveled. No question about it. Way too many steps there. He's got major hops, but that was one hop too many. Burkhardt to throw it in. The Beatniggers have committed 4 turnovers to 2 for the Reds. Liddell with 2:18 to go in the backcourt to Burkhardt. Front court pass taken by Edens. On the outside right, guarded by Garcia. Cross court to Burkhardt. Now just beyond the timeline, picked up by Dunker. At the top for Liddell. On the outside right, Edens fakes the 3. Bounce pass knocked out of bounds by Simmons. Intended for Mondragon. And the Reds retain possession of the basketball. And Liddell to throw it in. Deadlocked at 8. Just over 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Liddell lobs it at the top for Mondragon. Left corner for Edens. Drops the basketball. Picks it back up. Bounce pass down low for Hobbs. Double team. 3 in the air is up and in by Casey Edens in the left corner. And the Reds lead by 3, 11-8. 1:49 to go in the first. That's the risk of double teaming. Dunker, jump pass, front court to Garcia. Garcia between his legs and a high right. Dribbles into the lane. Jump pass down low for Shaver, and he's fouled. Looked like Mondragon got him with a body. That would be the 14th foul. And for Mondragon, his second. That might prompt a substitution. Here comes Joe Kuhn. And for Joe Mondragon. And Dunker to throw it in. On the outside right to Garcia. He's made his last 2 shots. Garcia dribbles right in the lane. Spins. Fade. Air ball. Liddell has it for Eaton. Liddell with a 3-on-2. He feeds it right side. And Kuhn's shot is blocked by Shaver. Taken away by Garcia. Garcia into the front court. Feeds it left corner. Wide open Rocha 3. And there's going to be a travel on Rocha. Didn't see it. I don't know where that travel came from. Even Bob Held is saying, where did that travel come from? We saw that last week on a non-travel against Sterling. 1:19 to go in the first. Eaton leads Brush 11-8. Backcourt pressure being applied. Liddell to Burkhardt. Over to Edens. Edens to Kuhn in the front court. Kuhn with the basketball. Straight away to Burkhardt. Motioning the offense is Burkhardt. Picked up by Dunker. Lobs it near the top. Here's Liddell. Free throw line in the lane. Puts up a wild shot. Misses. Rebound to Leachman. Ahead of the field to Simmons. And he banks and scores. To the left of the basket. The Beatniggers down by a point, 11-10. And a steal by Shaver. It's a 4-on-2. Guzman, though, just back into the game, will slow it down. Guzman then was fouled by Joe Kuhn, 15th foul. Kuhn with his first. Dunker to throw it in just beyond midcourt. Very good first quarter so far, with the Beat Diggers down by a point. And to throw it in three-quarters court will be Nico Guzman. Bounce pass to Dunker. Dunker in the front court, picked up by Eaton. Dribbles to his right. Maintains the dribble towards the top of the key. On the outside left to Simmons. Near the top to Dunker. On the outside left, Simmons. Three in the left corner is up and no good. But a foul as Nico Guzman is fouled by Joe Kuhn. And now Nico Guzman to shoot three. With 31 and a half seconds to go. The Beat Diggers can take the lead here in the opening quarter. Guzman bends, shoots, connects. We're deadlocked at 11. Second for Nico. In the air. Good again. Nico has 6 in the opening quarter. He's been a good Friday night player. Was it Friday night against Strasburg that he had all those points? I think it was. Third free throw in the air, and he missed it. Back rimmed it, and we have a lane violation against the Beat Diggers. The basketball goes over to the Reds. The Beat Diggers lead by 1. Backcourt pressure being applied. In the backcourt to Liddell. Back to Burkhardt. Over to Liddell. Jump pass. Front court intercepted by Shaver. That's the 4th turnover for the Reds. And then Simmons has it stripped away. Beat Diggers turn it over again for a 6th time. 16 seconds to go. Burkhardt 3. Yes. Beat Diggers left him wide open. It's a 14-12 Eaton lead. 9 seconds to go in the first. Over to Simmons in the high left. Lobs it down low for Shaver, and he was fouled with 4 seconds to go. That was a silly foul. 2 of them came down on Shaver. Foul was committed by Liddell. That's his second. They've got 3 players with 2 fouls, and that's the 17th foul. 1-1. Yeah, the Reds getting themselves into a lot of trouble here in the first quarter. Shaver's free throw is up and perfect. The Beat Diggers trail by a point. 14-13. Second free throw is up. Back rimmed it. The rebound to Hobbs. Let's see if they get off a shot. That looked like a travel by Edens, and he threw up an air ball, and that's the end of the opening quarter. With the score, Eaton 14, Brush 13 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Eaton 14, Brush 13. As we head to the second quarter, Beat Diggers with the basketball. Ryan Dunker into the front court in the right corner for Guzman. Out there with Leachman, Shaver, and Simmons. In the left corner, Simmons with the basketball. Dribbles to his right. It's Kuhn, Liddell, Hobbs, Burkhardt, and Edens for Eaton. Down low for Shaver. Knocked away. Beat Diggers turn it over again. 7 turnover. Into the front court is Edens, and he had the ball stuck on his hip. He turned it over. The Reds with their 5th turnover. So it will be Brush basketball. Guzman to throw it in. Guzman over to Dunker. Across the timeline, that lob tipped away, but Simmons has it. Cross court for Guzman with a basketball. Guzman, right wing 3 off the back of the rim. And the rebound into the hands of Edens. Then he's hit by Guzman in the backcourt. Guzman commits his 2nd. Yeah, if Guzman gave him another half step, it would have been a travel. But he was right on top of him, and that basically eliminated that possibility of being a travel, or even an offensive foul for that matter. So here is Burkhardt. Burkhardt just beyond the timeline, cross court for Edens. And Eaton's going to spread this thing out. They're in no hurry, up by a point, 1 minute into the second quarter. I remember they did this several years ago. They took 4 minutes off the clock and actually scored on that possession. That won't be the case here. Liddell in the lane, puts up a wild shot, misses, but he's fouled. Liddell to the line to shoot 2. And the Beat-Digger foul was committed over there by Eric Barfus. And that's his first. And Liddell, who has not scored in the game, now has. Drills the first free throw. The Reds in the lead by 2, 15-13. A bank that is committed to their community and keeping banking simple. Morgan Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Leachman grabs the rebound off the missed free throw. Beat-Diggers down by a deuce. In the backcourt is Garcia into the front court. Looked like he was bodied up, then a call. I don't know why he didn't get a call, but the Beat-Diggers turn it over. Liddell the other way with the basketball on the outside right. Bounce pass, Kuhn in the right corner. Back out to Liddell. Liddell dribbles into the lane and then feeds Hobbs, puts it up and in. Left baseline for Jackson Hobbs, who's got 4. And then he's 17-13. Trapped in the backcourt now is Garcia working against Kuhn. Got to get rid of it. Front court pass towards Simmons. Knocked out of bounds. It went off Simmons. The Beat-Diggers now have 9 turnovers in the game. They got to clean this up. They're going to lose to Eaton, a team they beat by 15 the first time around. And Burkhart to throw it into the backcourt. Gets it into Liddell. Bounce pass poked away by Simmons, taken by Edens. Fakes the 3, left corner for Burkhart. Back out to Edens. Cross court into the game now is Cole Edens. In the right corner for Hobbs. Check that, that's Mondragon. Straight away, Burkhart, 3 in the air, is back rimmed, and the rebound is loose, and it's going to be picked up by Gavin Liddell in the right corner. And the Reds will reset, 5:49 to go, second quarter. Eaton 17, Brush 13. Casey to Cole at the top for Liddell, spinning on Rocha in the lane, had it stripped away, got it back. In the left corner for Edens, back out to Burkhart. Burkhart bounces at the top, and then Rocha commits the 17th foul, and the bounce pass to Liddell. And for Rocha, that's his first personal. Liddell just made 1 free throw a second ago. Now the front end of a 1-and-1. Your operation deserves the best when buying a mixer or feeder truck. Compare the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. MMI International, 842-5161, and the free throw is in. The Reds are now on a 4-0 run to begin the second quarter and lead by 5. 5.5 to go. Eaton 18, Brush 13. Second free throw is in the air off the back of the rim, and Rocha has his second rebound for Brush. Into the front court, it's a 3-on-2. Rocha fakes the 3. Jump pass to Leach, defender in the air, banks and scores to the left of the basket. Nice move by Noah Leachman, who's got 4 points in the game. And then Simmons nearly stole it in the backcourt, knocked it out of bounds. Beat-Diggers will apply the pressure. Trailing 18-15. To trigger it in will be Jared Foss into the game for the first time. Foss bounce pass to Cole Edens. Rocha nearly tied him up. Comes away with it. Here is Casey Edens. Bounce pass to Mondragon. Scoops it up and in. Got the contact. No whistle. Mondragon scores. He's got 4. Eaton 20, Brush 15. Rocha across the timeline, nearly fouled by Burkhart. Boy, that's got to be a whistle there. No whistle. Mondragon knocks it out of bounds. And Bob Held saying that he was kind of held. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, there's clear contact by Burkhart. He's putting up that act of holding up his arms when he's making contact with the body. Rocha with the basketball at the top, dribbles to his left. Jump pass, Simmons. Left corner 3 is off the back of the rim. And Mondragon has the rebound for Eaton, his 5th. On the outlet to Burkhart. Long chest pass in the right corner for Casey Edens. 3 in the air. Back rimmed it, no. Simmons throws it off of Cole Edens out of bounds. The Beat-Diggers have possession of the basketball. Down by 5 with 4:42 to go in the second quarter. And Garcia to throw it in. On the bounce pass to Simmons. Light pressure being applied by the Reds. Over to Rocha. Rocha into the front court. Jump pass left corner. Leachman. He'll take the 3, and it's in and out. And the rebound into the hands of Burkhart is 3rd. Long pass intercepted by Simmons. Reds turn it over for a 6th time. Simmons across the timeline. Simmons looking at the top for Rocha. Rocha dribbles to his left. Over to Simmons. Beat-Diggers not shooting the 3 well so far. Now to Garcia, their leading scorer. Between his legs. Left of the lane. Jump pass down low. Too strong and too high for Noah Leachman. The Beat-Diggers with their 10th turnover of the opening half with 4:11 to go, down by 5. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan, B&B Appliance. With a full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances, they'll help you find the perfect fit. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. With the basketball in the backcourt is Casey Eatons. Across the timeline, lobs it down low for Cole Eatons, and he tries to save it in and does, but he saves it into Guzman. 7 turnover for the Reds. Guzman into the front court, high left Garcia. Wide open 3, and that is well off, not even close. And the rebound to Casey Eatons. There's the outlet to Burkhardt, about a 20-foot 3, and that was a little bit too far. Here's Burkhardt in the lane, floats it up off the back of the rim, no. And the ball is tipped into the hands of Clay Shaver. And then the ball is knocked out of bounds as Rocha had it poked away from behind by Cole Eatons. And the B-Diggers retain possession with 3:36 to go before halftime. Down by 5, 20-15, and Brush has scored just 2 points in the quarter. And to throw it in the backcourt there is Rocha. Over to Dunker. Dunker met by Cole Eatons. Dunker at the top looking for a pick. Lobs it left corner for Guzman. Dribbles to his right, left of the lane. At the top for Barfus on the outside right to Rocha. Rocha looking down low, feeds it back out to Dunker. Dunker picks up his dribble, lobs it inside. Terrible pass. I don't know where he was going for Barfus, but he had no shot there. Here's Mondragon the other way over to Burkhardt. That was totally forced. And the B-Diggers have done a lot of that in the first half with 11 turnovers. On the outside right is Burkhardt, getting a pick there from Mondragon. Fakes a 3, swings it left corner. Eatons wide open 3. No. Off the front of the rim, and the rebound to Rocha on one bounce. Third rebound for Rocha. Outlet to Dunker. Dunker looking, he double dribbled. Unforced turnover, that's number 12 for Brush. Gavin Liddell back into the game for Matt Burkhardt. The B-Diggers are playing atrocious offensively with 2 points in the first seconds of the second quarter. And now Liddell will throw it in. It's Guzman, Barfus, Leachman, Rocha, and Simmons for Brush. Liddell, Casey Eatons, Cole Eatons, Jackson Hobbs, and Joe Mondragon for the Reds. With the basketballs, Liddell against Guzman on the outside left to Cole Eatons. At the free throw line, bounce pass, Mondragon banks and scores. Mondragon now has 6, and the Reds lead by 7, their biggest lead of the game. 22-15, 2.5 to go in the opening half. Guzman spinning at the top of the basketball. Guzman against Casey Eatons. Swings it right corner. Rocha fakes the 3, then he traveled. And I'm not sure that was a travel. That is turnover number 13 for Brush. Looked like he put the ball on the floor, yeah. He put the ball on the floor, it's not a travel. Either way, here come the Reds. They can take a double-digit lead with a 3. It is Gavin Liddell getting a pick from Mondragon on the high right, looking down low, swings it, bounce pass to the top for Eatons, 3 in the air, yes! Happy for Casey Eatons, he's got 8. And the Reds now in a big, big run. Lead by 10, 2 minutes to go. Nico Guzman on the outside right to Rocha. B-Diggers desperately need a bucket. Simmons then was held. That'll be the 8th team foul. Foul is committed by Cole Eatons, his first. Noah Leachman scored the lone bucket for Brush in this quarter. So here we go. And the free throw is up and good by Grayson Simmons. Second free throw upcoming for the G-Man. With the B-Diggers down by 9. And that is up, and that's well short, pulled the string. Rebound into the hands of Cole Eatons. Over to Liddell. In the right corner, Casey Eatons down low for Hobbs, guarded by Garcia, double team, and then knocked out of bounds by Garcia. And to throw it in will be Liddell to the left of the basket in the front court. Liddell, bounce pass, Hobbs, turns, banks, misses. Leachman has the rebound and he's fouled in the backcourt. Well, that's not a smart foul by the Reds. About 80 feet away from the basket. The foul is committed by Jackson Hobbs. That'll be his first. 19th foul. Leachman to shoot the 1-and-1. B Diggers can inch closer here in the opening half with 1:41 to go. They have one field goal. That's it. The Reds have scored 11 points in a quarter. Edens is out. No, he's just talking with head coach Dean Grable. Free throw is up, and that's perfect. Leachman's got great form, excellent form. Second free throw coming up for Noah Leachman. The junior delivers, yes. The B Diggers have scored the last 3 points in the game, trail by 7. 25-18, 1:35 remaining first half. Mondragon across the timeline at the top, picks up the dribble over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt with the basketball, guarded by Rocha. Bounce pass towards Cole Edens, dribbles to his left in the lane, floats it up off the back of the rim and good. Took a high bounce, Edens scored. Reds up by 9, 27-18. Garcia front court pass to Rocha. Rocha left of the lane, left corner for Simmons. Cross court to Garcia. Garcia right of the lane. Jump pass went towards Leachman, but a foul committed there by Cole Edens. 2 free throws, that's a 10th-team foul. Edens with a second personal. And Garcia to shoot a deuce, and the Eaton fans don't like that call whatsoever. So here is Austin Garcia. Spins, shoots, connects. The B Diggers are 4 out of 5 in the quarter from the line. Second free throw for the senior. In the air, yes. B Diggers down by 7 again. 1 minute to go in the opening half. 27-20 Eaton. Burkhardt outside left to Hobbs. Hobbs looking. Still looking. Got to get rid of it. Now dribbles. Hands it off to Cole Edens. Against Austin Garcia. Between his legs. Dribbles by Garcia. Left corner for Hobbs. Left of the lane. Nearly traveled. Back out to Casey Edens. 42 seconds to go. Edens retreats towards midcourt. Picked up by Simmons. Now to Burkhardt is going to feed Cole Edens at the top against Garcia. Staying in front of him. Left corner. Burkhardt. 3 in the air is going to be short. And the rebound and putback is up and missed by Casey Edens. And the rebound to Leachman. Rush comes the other way. Guzman to Simmons. His shot is blocked. Oh, G-man, you got to do a pump fake. Taken away by Cole Edens. 16 seconds to go. 3 in the air is up and in the left corner by Casey Edens. The Reds lead by 10, 30-20, 8 seconds to go. Garcia, front court fouled. Burkhardt got him with a body. Yeah, they finally got him for that. Second foul on Burkhardt. He's been doing that all night, putting his hands up when he's making contact with the lower part of his body. So Austin Garcia to shoot 2 again. The Reds will have another opportunity to score before the break, but the Reds now have 5 players with 2 fouls. The B Diggers only have 1 player with 2 fouls. They could get the Reds in foul trouble in the third quarter and change the game completely. But you got to score. And the B Diggers scored 2 points in the opening 5+ minutes of this quarter. Now they've got 7 in the quarter. Free throw is up and good. Garcia 7 in the game. Second free throw upcoming. For Austin Garcia. Spins. Shoots. Off to the right. Rebound to Jackson Hobbs. There's the outlet to Foss with 2 seconds to go. Bounce pass is up and in by Casey Edens. The B Diggers fell asleep defensively. Edens scored 8 points in the quarter. That's how many Brush scored. And Eaton has their biggest lead of the game as they go to halftime. And that was the story of the quarter. The B Diggers could not score. And then on the defensive end allowed 18 points. And as a result, the B Diggers are now in a halftime hole as we go to the break. With the score in Eaton. Hopefully they'll start this halftime clock. I don't know why they do this. There we go. Took a while. The players were well off the court about a minute ago. The score, Eaton 32, Brush 21. Let's take a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 32-21 in favor of the Eaton Reds as we go to the third quarter in Eaton. Jackson Hobbs, Gavin Liddell, Casey Edens, Matt Burkhardt, and Joe Mondragon for the Reds. Eaton will have the basketball first to begin the quarter. B-Diggers with Noah Leachman, Nico Guzman, Austin Garcia, Grayson Simmons, and Micaiah Rocha. In that second quarter, the difference so far, outscoring Brush 18-8. B-Diggers got to play some defense, rebound a little bit better, and take care of the basketball. Burkhardt in the backcourt to Mondragon. Now to Edens. Mondragon on the high left at the top for Burkhardt. Lobs it right side. Faking the three is Liddell. Stepping in 10-footer right baseline. No good. Micaiah Rocha with a rebound for Brush, his fourth. Into the front court on the outside right is Rocha. Back out Garcia. Steps into the lane. Wants to pull up. Lost the ball. Got it back. Rocha right wing three is well off to the right and short. And then Burkhardt throws it off of Rocha out of bounds. It will be Eaton basketball. And the B-Diggers' three-point shooting tonight has not been good. I don't have the official total, but probably about 1 out of 6 in that range. Guzman hit 1 in the first quarter. Meanwhile, Eaton has nailed 4 3-pointers. Liddell on the outside left of Mondragon. Free throw line for Burkhardt. Takes a couple of dribbles. Bounce pass. Hobbs. Right corner. Edens. 3 in the air. Air ball. Rocha has it for Brush. Rocha then stolen away by Liddell, who banks it in. Oh, wow. 14 turnovers. 34-21 Eaton. Garcia nearly fouled at midcourt. Dribbles into the front court. Left corner for Simmons. Back out to Garcia. Garcia left of the lane with a basketball. Over to Simmons. At the top now for Rocha. On the outside right to Guzman. Picked up by Casey Edens. Baseball pass to Rocha. Fakes the left wing three. Dribbles left baseline. Defender in the air. Puts it up and in. Little 7 to 8 footer there by Rocha. B-Diggers trail by 11. 34-23. And then Edens walks. 8th turnover for the Reds. But they're definitely outplaying Brush here in the first 17 and a half minutes of basketball. Garcia pressured by Burkhardt in the backcourt. Across the timeline. Dribbles right to the... Perfect pass to Leachman, who banks it in. To the left of the basket. Leachman now with 8, leading the B-Diggers. Long pass to Edens, right corner. Down low for Hobbs. Kicks it back out to Mondragon. On the outside left to Burkhardt. Eaton 34, Brush 25. 6:08 to go in the third. Burkhardt picks up the dribble. Bounce pass near the top to Liddell. And fouled by Rocha. Rocha commits his second. And the B-Diggers have got to force and create some fouls here against Eaton. The Reds have 5 players with 2 fouls. And 3 of them are on the court right now. In Burkhardt, Mondragon, and Liddell. And that's why they're slowing the pace of this game down. Burkhardt, bounce pass at the free throw line for Liddell. On the outside left, Casey Edens all the way. Defenders in the air, and he misses, but he's fouled hard by Noah Leachman. Now that pump fake can be so effective. And now Casey Edens to the line. And Edens had a big first half with 13 points. With the winter months right here, make sure your furnace is in good working condition. Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning can take care of you. If you're thinking of a new furnace, 522-0471. First free throw is in. Second free throw by Edens, yes. The Reds lead by 11, 36-25. 5:40 to go in the third. Garcia met at midcourt by Liddell. Garcia to his right, between his legs, right of the lane, and then tried to float it up, got knocked away. Here comes Eaton the other way. Burkhardt on the outside left, dribbles left baseline, cut off by Rocha. Bounce past Casey Edens, left corner three, yes. B-Diggers need a timeout. They're down by 14 now. 39-25 with 5:16 to go in the third. And Eaton has 18 in the game. Rocha in the front court. Rocha dribbling towards the left corner. Off of Leachman to Simmons. Now to right wing. Wide open three is in and out. And the rebound into the hands of Joe Mondragon. If they get a basket here, Brush will call timeout. Pass tipped away by Garcia, taken by Burkhardt. Banks misses, fouled. And he's fouled by Simmons. And Burkhardt to the line. The Bee Diggers are now in bad shape. Oh, they're going to say Garcia instead. That's going to be his second. Burkhardt to shoot two. Wouldn't be surprised if Bob Hill calls a timeout any time here in the next minute. Free throw by Burkhardt is back rimmed. No good. Clay Shaver and Ryan Dunker check in for Grayson Simmons and Micaiah Rocha. Bee Diggers drew to within 9, but now the Reds have scored the last 5. Second free throw for Matt Burkhardt. That's up. That's in. 40-25. They're applying the pressure as well. Dunker against Burkhardt in the back court. Spins it into the front court at the top. On the outside left to Guzman. Guzman lobs it left of the lane for Shaver. Right wing to Dunker. Bounce pass kicked out of bounds by Burkhardt, intended for Leachman. And Dunker will not throw it in. It'll be Garcia instead. Garcia looking. Lobs it near the top to Guzman. On the outside right, Garcia. Behind the three-point line. Right corner for Dunker. To his left. Now to Garcia. Garcia with the basketball. Between his legs. Gets a pick from Leachman. And then he's fouled by Jackson Hobbs. That'll be his second. Now that's 6 players with 2 fouls, but no one with 3. That's the only way the Bee Diggers can get back into the game. Garcia to throw it in. Cole Edens now replaces Jackson Hobbs, but Cole Edens has 2 fouls. 2's not that big of a deal. 3 is. Midway, Garcia, left baseline for Leachman. Defender in the air, hooks it up and well short. Had a good look but missed it. Mondragon with a rebound for the Reds. There's the outlet into the front court. Liddell, right corner for Cole Edens. Now to Liddell. With the basket. Edens on the high left. Kicks it back out to Burkhardt. Bee Diggers in no hurry. Jump pass to Liddell. Right corner, Cole Edens. 3 in the air. Short. Leachman has the rebound for Brush. And nearly threw it away. Taken away there by Guzman. Poked out of bounds by Burkhardt. Bee Diggers need a mini run here to get back into the game. Guzman throws it in the backcourt to Ryan Dunker. Dunker met by Cole Edens. Back out to Guzman. Over to Garcia at the top. Blake's got a wide open 3. He'll take it. Barely got to the rim. Rebound to Shaver. Now to Leachman in the lane. He traveled. Bee Diggers have 4 points and 3 turnovers in the quarter. Down to 3:38 to go. And the Bee Diggers are down by 15 in this third. Burkhardt with the basketball. They're going to slow down the pace of the game. We're just past the top of the hour. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Ray. I'm John Beltran, live from Eaton High School, where the Brush Bee Digger boys are getting trounced here, 40-25. Liddell into the lane, kicks it out to Mondragon off his hands. Then he nearly threw it away and did. Ryan Dunker with the basketball, a 4-on-2. Over to Guzman, lays it up, and no, but he's fouled. Nico Guzman to the stripe. And it will be foul number 3 on Matt Burkhardt. Nico is 3 out of 5 from the line in the game so far. You got to make every opportunity you get. And he makes that one. Nico now with 7 points. Eric Barfus in for Clay Shaver. Jackson Hobbs in for Matt Burkhardt. Guzman spins. bends, shoots, connects. 40-27, 3:05 to go in the third. The Reds in the lead. Left corner for Cole Eaton. Bounce pass to Hobbs. Double team. Jump pass to Mondragon. Straight away. Eaton's right wing. Liddell, three in the air. Back rimmed it off the top of the backboard. Then Leachman has the rebound. Baseball pass towards Guzman. Knocked out of bounds by the Reds. And Liddell, Beat Diggers retain. By the way, that's now 7 rebounds for Leachman. 3 here gets you to within 10. Joe Kuhn into the game for the Reds, replacing Joe Mondragon. Guzman in the backcourt to Dunker. Dunker on the outside right between his legs, lost it, got it back before it went into the backcourt. And there's a foul. Yeah, you're all over him, buddy. Cole Eaton's just almost undressing Dunker out there. The Reds fans don't like it, but come on, you got to back off. 3 fouls on him. That's why the referees called it. Yeah, it gets ridiculous when you don't hear the kids, but the parents yell. And you're up by 13, and that was clearly a foul. Dunker lobs it into Guzman at the top. Straight away 3 is going to be short. The Beat Diggers terrible tonight from three-point range. It's about 1 out of 8, 1 out of 9. Rebound to Jared Foss. Here is Hobbs. Then the pass taken away by Liddell. Outside right to Kuhn. Fakes the 3. Dribbles right baseline. Nearly traveled at the top for Foss. 2:27 to go in the third. Eaton 40. Brush 27. At the free throw line, Liddell right of the lane. Right corner bounce pass. Kuhn 3 in the air. Good. And the Reds are just doing it tonight. They are doing it from three-point range. And Bob Held calls a timeout, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. A full timeout, 8:42:45-55. 2:02 to go when the clock is running. Well, I guess it runs during the timeout. Now it says 2 minutes. Why did they start that? Started the clock. Either way, late in the third quarter. That's very suspicious. Eaton 43, Brush 27 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beat Diggers trail 43-27. Nice job of the officials noting that humongous mistake by the clock operator. It was down to 2 minutes. Now it's at 2:14. The clock just kept running, and they did notice it, and so did the Brush coaches. So they've reset the clock, but the Beat Diggers, despite getting 14 seconds, need a lot of time to get back into this game. Dunker into the front court. We're in the third quarter. At the top, dribbles to his left. Dunker, bounce pass down low for Leachman in the lane. And then the jump pass went through Roach out of bounds. That's another difference. 17 turnovers for Brush, only 9 for the Reds. Yeah, they're just playing good basketball, and the Beat Diggers are not. And the score indicates that clearly. Into the front court for the Reds is Gavin Liddell. Back out to Foss, guarded by Dunker. Bounce pass to Casey Edens, who's had a very nice night with 18 points. Now it's to Liddell. Minute and a half to go to Foss on the right side. Foss spinning on Dunker, dribbles by Dunker. Right corner Kuhn, another 3, short. Rebound to Rocha. Rocha with a 6th. The outlet to Dunker, jump pass to Rocha left wing. Dribbles towards the left corner. Rocha back out to his right to Dunker. Guarded by Foss, gets to his left. Crossover dribble, baseball pass at the top there for Rocha. Left of the lane, now to Dunker. At the top here for Barfus, and he traveled. 18 turnovers. And here come the Reds the other way with 1:05 to go. Well, now they've stopped for a Beat Digger substitution. Barfus out and Shaver in. Yeah, this Brush team is a lot better than the way they're playing tonight. Lots of talent on the floor. They're just not showing it. And now the Reds commit an out-of-bounds violation. Beat Digger basketball. Simmons to throw it in. Left baseline Leachman, wide open 10-footer. Short. Rebound Dunker. He goes back up and he's hacked as he misses. And the foul was committed over there by, I believe, Jared Foss. That's going to be his first. Ryan Dunker to shoot 2. The freshman connects. Diggers have 2 field goals and 3 free throws in the entire quarter. No offensive flow tonight after the first. Second free throw is in the air. Perfect. 43-29. 55 seconds to go in the third. Foss in the front court. Foss middle of the lane. Bounce pass to Hobbs. Banks and scores. To the left of the basket. Hobbs now with 6. Rads back up by 16. 45-29. 43 seconds to go. Bounce pass Leachman back out to Dunker. Left corner Rocha. 3 in the air. Is off the front of the rim. Off the top of the backboard. Rebound to Hobbs. Hobbs of Eaton threw the baseball pass away. Out of bounds. Turnover number 11 for the Reds. Digger basketball. Along the side, Guzman to throw it in. Over to Dunker. Leachman into the front court, dribbles to his right. Jump pass to Leachman, left wing. Guzman dribbles into the lane, pulls up from 12. Front of the rim, no. And the ball is picked up by Liddell on a hop. There's the outlet to Casey Edens. 15 seconds to go in the third. Now to Foss. Foss with 10. Back out to Edens with 7 as he looks up at the clock. Dribbles by Dunker. Left corner. Foss 3 in the air. No good. And the ball is loose. It's still loose. Picked up by Rocha. And that's the end of the quarter. The Reds have extended the lead. After 3, Eaton 45. And Brush 29 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Austin Garcia throws it in to Nico Guzman to begin the fourth. Diggers down by 16, 45-29, and Eaton to the Reds. Dunker, Leachman, Shaver, Garcia, and Guzman for Brush. Bounce pass to Shaver at the free throw line. Right corner, Guzman lobs it down low for Leachman off his hands. And then Shaver tried to save it in, did to Guzman. Shaver right baseline. Back out to Guzman. Down low for Leachman. Double team. Turns, spins, shoots. Short. Rebound to Jackson Hobbs. And his ball is tipped away. Hobbs has it off a Digger deflection. And then we got a whistle and a travel on Hobbs. Hobbs, Liddell, Kuhn, Edens, and Foss for Eaton. Nico Guzman for Brush. At the top, spinning to Garcia. Digger girls lead 37-34 early in the fourth against Eaton and Brush. Garcia in the high right. Lobs it cross court for Guzman. Left corner for Dunker. Baseball pass to Garcia on the outside right. Garcia between his legs, pulls up from 10. Air ball. Shaver tips it out of bounds as he tried to save it in. Well, the Diggers can play tomorrow against Estes Park, I should say, and rebound from what looks like it's going to be a loss. Lots of time to get coming back. Here comes Edens the other way. Pass intercepted by Guzman. Guzman with Edens to beat, lays it up, and he's fouled as he misses. Edens with only his first foul. Nico to shoot 2. Eaton has committed 13 turnovers now. 5 fewer than Brush. The free throw from Guzman is in the air, and yes. Guzman has made 6 of 8 free throws in the game. Second is in the air. Good. And the Diggers down 45-31. 6:43 to go in the game. Liddell on the outside right to Foss, guarded by Shaver. At the top for Burkhardt, outside left, intercepted by Guzman again. Guzman with 1 to beat, lays it up and in. What a move by Nico. Guzman now has 12 points in the game. The Reds with their 14th turnover, 45-33. Guzman nearly with another steal. Left corner, Foss, wide open 3, no good. Garcia has the rebound, fouled by Casey Eaton. Eaton commits his second. Team's 6. The Beat Diggers only have 3 team fouls. This could get interesting if Rush gets any consistency on offense. Guzman pressured in the backcourt. Cross the timeline. Guzman near the right corner, nearly lost his balance. Kicks it up to Leachman, right of the lane. Right corner, Guzman, 3 in the air. And that's good for Nico. 7 points in the quarter. All scored by all players in this fourth quarter. Nobody else has scored. The Beat Diggers to within 9. 45-36, plenty of time. 8. Here's Eaton's foul from behind by Garcia. 14th foul. 3rd personal on Austin. Well, had he gotten all ball, he would have broken for the other end and gotten a layup. To throw it in will be Matt Burkhart. Foss is out. Cole Eaton's back in. Burkhart looking at the top. There is Liddell right of the lane. Jump pass, right corner. Eaton's 3. He was on the line. It went in, but he traveled. So not on the line. He just traveled. The Reds have 4 turnovers in the quarter and no points. Beat Diggers have no turnovers in a quarter and 7 points, all by Guzman. Well, that's the type of basketball they need to play to get back in the game. 5:38 to go. Eaton 45, Rush 36. Garcia into the front court. Dribbles left of the lane. Jump past Guzman. Left corner 3, and that's well short. And Casey Eaton has the rebound, and there's a foul in the backcourt. I would have drawn to within 6. Foul committed, I believe, by, well, I missed the call there. Was it Dunker with his first? Yep. 15 foul. Beat Diggers will pressure. Burkhart lobs it into Eaton's. He's got a 3-on-2. Middle of the lane. Eaton's nearly stripped from behind. Now Strip picks it up. Bounce pass Mondragon. Banks and scores to the right of the basket. Beat Diggers trail once again by double digits. 47-36. 5:10 to go in the game. Garcia on the outside right with the basketball. Pulls up right wing 3. Good! Austin Garcia nails his first triple. He's got 10. Beat Diggers to within 8. The other way, Cole Eaton's bounce pass back out to Casey Eaton's. Under 5 minutes to go. This is the closest Brush has been since the second quarter. Steal by Ryan Dunker. Looked like he was fouled, and he was, by Matt Burkhart in the front court. Burkhart with his 4th. Dunker with a 1-and-1. Beat Diggers can draw to within 6. But you got to hit the first to earn the second. Could be a heck of a comeback, and the Beat Diggers can pull it off. They're on a 10-2 run to begin the quarter. And Jackson Hobbs in for Matt Burkhart. Dunker at the line. Free throw is up, and he back rimmed it. Boy, that wasn't close. He really put too much mustard. Rebound to Mondragon. Beat Diggers still down by 8. Eaton's the other way. Bounce pass down low and a layup by Hobbs to the right of the basket. That was too easy. That's a 4-point swing right there. 49-39 Eaton. 4:33 to go in the game. Garcia, long 3. You're good again! Holy mahungus! About a 20-footer timeout, Brush. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. 8-4-2-45-55. Brush to within 7. Greg will find the best policy to fit your life. Boy, if Dunker had converted that free throw, we could be even closer. But as it is, a 16-point lead to begin the fourth is down to 7. Beat Diggers have cut it more than half. 49-42 Eaton. Well, this game definitely not over because of some excellent play in the fourth by Nico Guzman and Austin Garcia. Beat Diggers had 13 points in the first, 8 in the second, 8 in the third. They've got 13 in the fourth, and we've only played 3.5 minutes. Mondragon to throw it in. Backcourt to Cole Eaton's. Back to Mondragon, guarded by Rocha. Over to Casey Eatons. Eatons against Garcia. Across the timeline, dribbling to his left. Hands it off to Liddell, nearly tied up by Garcia. Gets a pick, dribbles to his right, and there's a offensive foul. Moving screen by Jackson Hobbs. 6th turnover by Eaton in the quarter. 17 in the game. Bee Diggers have 18. In fact, Eaton has committed 8 of the last 9 turnovers in the game. Here's Guzman the other way. The Bee Diggers can cut this to 5. Guzman on the outside left towards the top. Grayson Simmons into the game. Gets the handoff. Simmons cross court to Garcia. Garcia looking for a pick. Dribbles right to the lane. Pulls up from 15. Good! Garcia again! Holy mahungus! 49-44. Cole Eatons with the basketball. Bounce pass for Hobbs. Double team. Straightaway Mondragon. Left corner Eatons. Back. Double teamed again. Back out to Eatons. 3:39 to go. And Brush to within 5. Over to Cole Eatons. Crossover dribble. In the left corner for Casey Eatons against Simmons. Yeah, they're going to take some air out of the basketball with 3:26 to go. Bee Diggers have 5 team fouls. Baseball pass down low. Mondragon banks and scores. That's a big bucket for the Reds. It's a 7-point lead again, 51-44. 3:15 to go in the game from Eaton. Garcia across the timeline. Gets a pick from Leachman on the outside right towards the right baseline. Back out to Simmons. Cross court to Guzman. Guzman with the basketball for Brush. On the outside right to Simmons. Now to Guzman. On the left wing to Rocha. Fakes the 3 and then he traveled. Oh, jeez. Micaiah, you got to dribble first. That's a good call. I was wondering what he did wrong, but it was a huge step. And he's got the defender way in the air. And Rocha's an excellent player, but he's only a freshman. And he's made a lot of those rookie mistakes, so to speak. 2:57 to go. Bee Diggers down by 7. Eaton basketball. Liddell lobs it in. Poked away, and then Rocha lays it up and in. Rocha with a steal. Bee Diggers to within 5 again. 51-46, 2:45 to go. The Reds, 7 turnovers in the quarter. Here's Eatons into the front court, into the lane. Then he's fouled. 16th foul. With 2:40 to go. Austin Garcia with his 4th. It's a big call there because he's been a big part of the offense here in the quarter. To throw it in is Liddell. Liddell looking. Lobs it down low for Mondragon, and then he's tripped up. Probably gets Shaver on that one. 1-1 before the shot. No, it's going to be Guzman instead. That'll be Guzman's 3rd. Big free throw here for Joe Mondragon. 2:39 to go. He's got to make 1 to earn the 2nd. And if he misses either one, it's still a 2-possession game. First free throw is up, and it's short, and the ball is tipped around, but Casey Eatons has it in the right corner. And then we got a 30-second timeout called by Eaton. That's a big, big rebound for the Reds. Keep it right here. 51-46 as the Reds called a timeout with 2:35 to go in the game. Wow. You get that rebound, you got a shot to draw to within 1 possession. Now you got to play some great defense. But credit Brush here. They found their offense in the 4th quarter with 17 points. They've held the Reds to only 6 points. And they're right back in the game. Liddell, Burkhart with 4 fouls. Cole Eatons, Casey Eatons, Joe Mondragon, the Bee Diggers with Ryan Dunker, Micaiah Rocha, Austin Garcia, Noah Leachman, and Nico Guzman. 3/4 court on the side. The Reds to throw it in. Burkhart lobs it to the backcourt to Cole Eatons. Across the timeline, Garcia cannot foul or he's out of the game. Bounce pass to Mondragon. Cross court to Gavin Liddell. Dribbles to his left of the lane. Down low in the lane to Burkhart. Swings it right side, Casey Eatons. Right baseline, Mondragon leans, puts it up and in. Big shot for Mondragon. Little 6-footer. He's got 6 1/4, 12 in the game. 7-point lead once again for the Reds. 53-46, 2:06 to go. Garcia, long three, and that's well off to the left. Rebound to Mondragon. Mondragon with his 8th board. Long pass to Cole Edens. 1:56 to go, that is. Straight away to Burkhardt. Burkhardt dribbles into the lane. Bounce pass to Cole Edens. Reverse layup up the glass. Good. Now the Beat-Diggers are down by 9 with 1:44 to go. 55-46. Garcia to Dunker. Beat-Diggers need a bucket now. Maybe a 3, but that could be a little bit premature. Guzman over to Rocha. Dribbles to his left. Picks up the dribble. Down low for Leishman in the lane. He spins, he turns, and a foul! Leachman to the line. And that almost had a sense of continuation. But the foul on Cole Edens. Yeah, the Eaton fans don't like that at all. I see why, because it looked like that was on the floor. But he gets the bucket. Barfus in for Rocha. Leachman can make this a 6-point game. So he attempts the free throw. Willow Coffee Tea and Smoothies. Your perfect combination in G Sweets Bakery. Free throw is in. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Leachman now with 11. 55-49 Eaton. 1:23 to go. Burkhardt into the front court. Burkhardt against Dunker. Dribbles high left. Hands it off to Casey Edens. The Beat-Diggers have 17 fouls. So the next 2 fouls will be 1-and-1 situations. And Dunker nearly committed the foul. Here's Edens, 10-foot pull-up. He back-rimmed it, and Barfus has the rebound for Brush. They can make it a 4-point game or a 3 with a 3. Garcia with a minute to go at midcourt. This by himself. Garcia straight away, 55 seconds to go. Right to the lane, pulls up from 8, and that's short. He pulled a string. And the rebound to Gavin Liddell. Jump pass to Edens. Wide open is Burkhardt. Puts it up and in off the glass on the alley-oop. Beat-Diggers down by 8 now. That could be it. They're down to 38 seconds to go. 57-49. Guzman on the outside right. Towards the top. Spinning. Defender falls down. Guzman 3. Yes! Nico Guzman with a triple. He has got 10 points in a quarter. Timeout Brush. 29 seconds to go in the game. We'll take it with him. Brought to you by Greg Mon at State Farm Insurance. 57-52 Reds on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Mondragon gets the ball into Liddell. Back to Mondragon. 21 seconds to go. Down low for Edens. Banks and scores. That's Cole Edens. And now the Beat-Diggers trail by 7. 14 seconds to go. 59-52. Garcia the other way. Backs up. Can't take the 3. Guzman, long 3 off the back of the rim. The rebound is controlled over there by Casey Edens, and he will dribble out the clock, and the Eaton Reds have defeated the Brush Beat-Diggers tonight in Eaton. Despite a 23-point fourth quarter by Brush, the Reds 59, the Beat-Diggers 52. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll wrap it up after this. 2 minutes on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beat-Digger post-game show brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center in Sterling Brush in Fort Morgan, your farm and ranch headquarters for all your farm and ranch supplies. They carry feed for all your animals and pets. Mr. D's Ace Home Center. As the Beat-Diggers lose tonight, 59-52 in Eaton to the Reds. The Reds led 14-13 after 1, 32-21 at the break, 45-29 after 3. The Beat-Diggers closed to within 5, but could get no closer and lost the game by 7, outscoring Eaton 23-14 in the fourth. Beat-Diggers got 18 points from Nico Guzman, including 10 in the fourth quarter. Austin Garcia with 15, 11 from Noah Leachman. And then 4 points in the game from Micaiah Rocha. Ryan Dunker with 2, and 1 free throw apiece for Grayson Simmons and Clay Shaver. The Reds were led by Casey Edens with 18. 12 points for Joe Mondragon. 8 apiece for Matt Burkhardt and Jackson Hobbs. Cole Edens with 6-4 for Gavin Liddell. Joe Kuhn with a triple. And that was the scoring for the Reds. The Reds out-rebounded the Beat-Diggers 33-24. Mondragon had 9 and Hobbs had 7. For the Reds, the Beat-Diggers got 7 rebounds each from Micaiah Rocha and Noah Leachman. Turnovers, the Beat-Diggers had 19, the Reds 18. Eaton 7 out of 11 for the free throw line, just under 70%. The Beat-Diggers at 77%. Very good tonight. 17 of 22. Beat-Diggers fall to 7-6 in league play. and 7-8 overall. The Reds 9-4 in league play, 10-6 on the season. Lady Bead Diggers led after each of the first 3 quarters, but they lost at home to Eaton. Eaton girls won tonight 58-49. Outstanding job by our sound engineer and producer, Rose Condis. I'm John Beltran from Eaton. The final score once again tonight. The Eaton boys defeat Brush 59-52. Again, follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports and on our Facebook page, 1010 KSIR Sports. Bead Digger basketball on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.